Have you heard the joke about the gaslighter?
No.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
Sorry. Are you sure?
Stop.
Okay.
Have you heard the joke about the gaslighter?
No.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
You've literally heard it already.
He's being a gaslighter.
I get it. That's why.
And then you'd be like, no, I fucking haven't. And then you're crazy. That's how it's supposed to go. I should have prepped you.
I saw where that was going, which is why I thought "no, you haven't" was a punchline because you were gaslighting. I was 2 steps ahead of you, my friend.
Do we want to re-record this?
No. It's good.
Too late. This is the Second Office. I'm your host, Alec George. Doc, Sody. And you can't see him, but Josh is back.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's
going on?
Josh is back. Oh man, and it's the heat of nothing happening in sports.
Except
A lot of stuff's happening.
Except there is a lot.
on the TV.
We got the draft.
Yep.
NBA draft, and this is the first time in a while. Kind of will last year too, I suppose. But I'm not doing research on the top 5 prospects. I'm not worried about who the Wolves are going to get. I'm
You're
not
not.
worried who the potential superstar is because we got him.
Well, and you're not missing out on anything. There's no superstar in this draft.
Yeah, right. Hey, did they not say that? Did they not say this? Welcome to the Second Office. Did they not say that during Ant's draft?
Ow. I wasn't a basketball fan back then, so I don't know.
Well, it was Ant and LaMelo and James Wiseman. And James Wiseman was like, Wolves, don't pick me. I'm not going to go there.
Well, thank God.
Great, because he's trash. He was a bust. I wanted LaMelo. Right?
No.
Yes, I know.
Yikes.
Bad take by me. Very glad that didn't happen.
It's not the craziest take
No,
out there, though.
I went back and forth a lot leading up to that draft. A lot. Before we get into it, I'd like to remind you fine listeners that we got some sweet premium content on Patreon, patreon.com/the second office. Look at everything Sody's got written down. That's great.
Tonight's episode
That's
is going to
tonight.
be long.
Yep. Speaking of that, as of Friday, we are going to make one of last week's episodes absolutely free to you. It's about cereal.
Nice little taste
Nice.
of what we do.
Yep. And we also got an awesome shop where we got sweet ass t-shirts and sweet ass sweatshirts and sweet ass merch.
I'm seeing a sweet ass shirt
like
about
co-
it shaking ass
like
for Cold
co-
Cash.
cozy.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Yep.
You can see I'm shaking ass for Cole's Cash, don't we all? Check
know,
it all out.
stuff's
Check
priceless.
it all out. And now we'll get into it. Congratulations to the Lynx winning the Commissioner's Cup.
What was that?
I don't know. Does anyone know? They won the Commissioner Cup. Lynx won it.
Yeah, this is your show. You tell us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what I did.
Ow.
Yeah.
In
No,
all,
I did more of
all
that.
seriousness, Lynx are 13-3, top of the conference.
So what is...
And they are in
season's over?
contention. They are in contention. No, it's like an in. I don't know if that's their equivalent of in-season tournament.
That would be a thing. I could see them doing that.
You know.
Yeah.
But man, watch the Lynx.
That sounds like something you
Their
can
defense is
compete
flying
for at
around just like the
Hogwarts.
Wolves did.
Like,
And it's cool.
Did you hear about Gryffindor? Commissioner's Cup, 3rd year in a row.
It's presented by Coinbase.
Freaking guys.
What else you got on it?
In-season competition.
Okay. Is this how long have they done this?
Is there any long-term benefit for it?
Yeah.
Like-
do the players get money like
Yeah.
the NBA players did if they won the in-season tournament?
Do they get private chartered planes?
Yeah. For once.
Nice.
The winning team,
The viewership's always been.
the players get $30,000 extra dollars.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Hey.
Ow.
That's a sweet used Honda.
Or a new Civic. That could be a new Civic, Sody.
Those things are like 40.
Newish. Yeah, they're getting up there. They're sweet.
I gotta have the
That's
jewel.
not even the base prize on Wheel of Fortune anymore. Like, what are we doing?
Come on, WNBA.
Dude, Wheel of Fortune actually the other day when we were up north, my dad was watching. They gave away a car with leather seats. I was like, that's rare. Because they mentioned it. Leather. Heated and cooled seats.
They even said it.
Yeah. Because normally they don't show you the inside because it is cloth and that.
It's basic.
Yep. There ain't controls for the radio on the steering
There's
wheel.
no
most of
radio
their
in there.
cars. Yep. You look up most of these cars,
stolen.
it's like brand new 19.9. Like, sweet.
Congrats to the Florida Panthers, winners of Game 7. 2-1. Connor McDavid still gets the Was it
Conn Smythe.
Conn Smythe?
Yeah, he's
I was-
only the sixth person.
Thank you.
in
I was
history.
going to say Smith. So
Yeah,
thank you.
I say Smithers.
Nice.
Connie
sixth person
Smithers.
in history to not be on the winning team to get it.
Oof. They were also the 6th or 8th team total to force a game 7 after going down 3 rip.
Yep.
So they're very close. No cigar. This crazy Minnesota sports stat right off the bat, just to get us all warmed up. A 32-year-old Minnesotan has never seen their favorite professional men's sports team win a championship. A 32-year-old Bostonian has seen their favorite professional men's sports team win their 13th championship.
Yeah.
So all I can do is
I don't know.
You're on the ocean and it's cold, so that's got to suck. Can't go swimming.
yeah, East Coast beaches. Pff.
Although Florida just won, they're doing pretty good too.
Sodi, this is for you.
Uh-huh.
Before we actually get into the NFL, maybe a little warm up for your premium for a little unabashed. Quote, I
You're
know
already
it-
telling me how to do my show.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Check this. Well, I thought this might get you going. Quote, I know what happens. Boeing chief admits the company has retaliated against whistleblowers.
Well, now what?
You know,
Where
you know
do
the,
we go from
You know the
here?
space shuttle that's up in the air right now
It worked.
is a Boeing, and they're losing communication with it.
Yeah.
Like this thing's not working, and there's astronauts that it might just be in there.
Is that right?
Yeah, there's a space shuttle right now on its way to the space station that's made by Boeing, and it's wigging out.
Find out more on Unabashed Belligerence. Yeah. Some premium.
Like I don't care what kind of pay. I'm like, what are we flying? One of Elon's rigs? Because I mean, those pop too.
I had to start looking up other brands
Yeah.
of planes because Boeing is just the one you go to immediately.
Cessna for little
Yeah,
guys. I
yeah,
like those.
exactly, yeah.
Airbus, I think is no Boeing makes the Airbus. What am I talking about? But they cornered the market, man. They dominated. So
Nonetheless,
that's the thing. Who are you going to switch to?
we can switch over to a different sport.
Yeah, we can. I was going to ask about your weeks.
Week's been great.
Yeah, man.
Nice. Good.
Lily had her first soccer practice.
Seriously?
What?
Yeah,
How'd she do?
just running around.
She picked some grass?
No, man, dude,
Whoa,
kicking the ball.
That was my favorite thing.
Yeah, giving coach high fives.
Nice.
It's great, and it's at a winery, so it's great.
Are you
Nice.
kidding me? Do you have some wine?
No, I didn't. It was too early. But
But you could.
next week,
You could, though?
This Saturday, I'm going to.
Cool. You could.
Dude, that's like a lot of youth volleyball camps now. You can do beach volleyball for kids in the summer, and they're at bars.
Yeah,
Parents are just sitting there ordering a burger, second bloody. Like, hey, go get them.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
I don't think there's a problem with one.
No.
No, high five.
Yeah.
You got another driver as well, too.
You know
Absolutely.
you.
My wife
Nobody
will
knows
drive.
you like you know you.
That's right. And then we went to the splash pad last night. Scared at first, then dude just jumping, splashing other kids.
Why were you
Duh.
scared?
I had to be like, come on. I'm afraid of water, dude.
You might have rabies. That creates an irrational fear of water. I learned that on the Michael Scott Dunder Mifflin Fun Run Race for the Cure.
Did you know that?
No.
You didn't know that.
Pro-am.
So you informed him.
Yeah, thanks. That's good logic.
Nice.
You think Lyme's disease is like terrorism?
So do you at Bass Fest?
Oh yeah, dude, Bass Fest was wild. That was a great time. Nothing cooler than just bros ripping lips, man.
Can't wait to find out more on.
Unabashed belligerence.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, and it's got a new jingle that Georgie and I made. It's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hear that. Jingle.
You're gonna love it.
You'll want to
Alright.
subscribe just for that jingle.
Well, I've been trying to get an opening, and I don't know how to do that. So Georgie just picked up the guitar, and I just got on the old microphone, and we made her happen.
Nice. That is the best thing I've heard
Josh,
yet.
you're gonna love it.
Let's go.
It'll be great.
You're gonna be a big fan.
All right, we'll talk a little bit of sports. NBA draft is tonight.
I know.
No idea who's going first or second or third or to the Wolves.
Wait, we don't have a consensus first in this draft,
I don't believe so. I've not heard like, oh, this is usually it's the guy, right?
so it's poop shoot.
Let's yeah, it's kind of.
Everyone's
is-
putting money on Bronny going first, which is just absolutely
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it wasn't it was
Baloney.
a second round talent. I thought I heard.
Some people are saying he shouldn't even be drafted.
Yeah, there's like no a name doesn't come up when I say who is going first.
No, there's
this
again,
NBA
there's
draft.
not the clear defined. Oh my God, this guy's going to be
Alexander
it.
Sarr, Zachary Risacher, Rysatcher.
Who has the first pick though? Isn't it?
It's Atlanta.
Yeah.
Which is intriguing
So
because they
Sarr-
kind of find themselves in a situation like us. They have a star, Trey, not quite the star that Ant is. Just kidding. I really like Trey Young.
Doesn't he want out or something though?
There's been trade rumors with him and DeJounte Murray. They don't necessarily work well together because they're both ball dominant.
What if they draft another quarterback?
Sorry. You got to wonder, right? Yeah. So they have the first overall pick, so probably someone who complements Mr. Young the best. I guess Wolves are looking for someone who could potentially get minutes right away. Maybe a 4-year college guy, a little bit older, a little more mature, has a better basketball IQ. But we need point guard. We need the future point guard.
I say we go into Latvia and just start looking there. Where's Doncic from? Luka?
Slovenia.
Slovenia. Let's go there.
Okay.
And just start bouncing one around. Look, anybody want to play? See what happens.
Take a stopwatch with you.
Where's And One mixtape tour? What do they do up to nowadays? Where's Hot Sauce?
They're in Slovenia. That's how Luka got to start.
Heck yeah.
Quite the trade leading up to the draft. Michael Bridges for 5 freaking first-round picks goes to the Knicks. Did we overpay for Rudy now?
Yes.
No. What do
Yes,
you mean?
we overpaid, and so did they for Michael Bridges. They
sure.
are both overpays, but both probably better in the long run for the team. I think both teams are better for it.
Short term. Better in the short term.
Well, yes, but obviously, long-term lookout.
No.
Having reached the Western Conference Finals now, even if we don't get there again, I find the trade to be worth it.
I'm talking about
We
the
brought
Knicks.
basketball back to Minnesota, baby.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Knicks trade.
Okay, well, sure. Yeah. Well, no, Michael Bridges is 28. OG Anunoby is allegedly gonna. Oh, well, son of a gun. He agreed to the 5-year, this guy just made $212 million. So they got to keep OG. You got to assume Julius Randle will be healthy next season, and then you had the emergence of Jalen Brunson.
Hey, I mean, you know.
And it's the Nova Knicks now.
Yeah, I mean, four
That's so
of
cool.
those guys won a national championship 10 years ago.
According to that, or per that, in lieu of that, Stephen A. Smith in 2016 with this Villanova team. Villanova doesn't have a real NBA prospect on this squad.
He's such a joke, dude. I hate him.
Who, Steven?
Stephen A.
Yes.
Smith, I love him.
He's a talent.
He's
Dude,
a talent,
he's-
man. He's a personality.
No, he's trash.
I think he's great.
God, he walks around basketball courts like he's about to suit up and play the game. Like,
And then he hits a couple jumpers. Yeah. And then he takes a seat.
Hey, he's 2 for 2 on Pokemon takes. I'll tell you that right
Is
now.
he actually?
too. Yeah.
What
Oh,
are
yeah.
those takes?
So the first one I'd seen was which starter he would take from first gen. And then he's like, I'm gonna go with Shamander.
Okay, 1 for 1.
And then the next one was how would this guy
Shamander.
fare up 1v1 against LeBron, and showing Mewtwo's stat page right there, and he's like, psychic, huh? Unnerve. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Mewtwo. You know?
That's great. I want to see that. That sounds great.
He is 2 for 2 on it.
Okay. Either way, 4 of those guys now starters on the Knicks who I think could give Boston some actual trouble. I think they could have if they stayed healthy this season. Boston still would have won, but I think that's a super good move for them. I really like Michael Bridges. Great.
yeah, we closed it.
JJ Redick wins silver in the Lakers coaching contest. Congrats,
good.
JJ.
That's nice.
That's interesting. What's going to happen with their podcast now? Are they still going to do podcasts together?
No, he already said he's not. He said
Oh,
he's
really?
done. Yeah.
Conflict of interest. Nice.
Well,
keep it professional.
yeah.
There you go,
He's
Bron.
pissed.
Is he?
He's got to be pissed. I'd be pissed.
He can't do the podcast anymore.
I'm not doing the podcast. I'm pissed. Frick off, man.
All right. The Thunder got a little bit stronger too, which sucks. In a straight up trade for Alex Caruso.
As Garth Brooks once said.
A lot of people are bagging on the trade. I did at first too, just because I was mad that the Thunder got better. It's not a bad trade. I feel like the Bulls with rebuilding would like draft picks. Apparently not. Either way, fuck. Because now they got great perimeter defense, better perimeter defense than they already did.
Yeah.
They got Lou Dort, and now they got Caruso, 2 of the best perimeter defenders in the league.
Man, I couldn't agree
What's
more.
Ant going to do?
Probably just shoot.
gonna be
Shoot the
fine.
ball, score.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He'll be just fine.
Be all right.
Last bit of NBA. The Canadian team for the Olympics looks freaking good. And I want your guys' deep insight on this.
Well, Canada's
At point guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Runner up for MVP. On the wings, we got Jamal Murray, who the Wolves beat. We got R.J. Barrett. We also got Dylan Brooks, the league's villain, and we got Andrew Wiggins. It's a good starting five. I don't know who's playing the five because none of them are. Wiggins is the tallest one at 6'8".
Was USA announced?
Yeah. Starters are probably like Curry, LeBron, Durant.
That was my next question because I'm just checking if we just rattled off the Canadian NBA roster.
I could see it being good,
was
but
it.
like
We did.
meh.
We did.
I
It's
wouldn't.
going to be good.
It's because of the Wiggins connection, right?
No, it just looks like a really good team. Like that, if that's an NBA team, they're great. They need a center, but hey, Kelly Olynyk, there you go.
Maybe we'll see really good, full, healthy Jamal Murray. I guess.
Maybe. You would hope because he's great when healthy. But I love to see him lose. That was amazing.
I didn't know it was Canadian. Makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. All right, little pop culture, a little whatever. Minnesota news. We had a dam break. Mankato, the Rapidan Dam.
That dam broke.
That dam broke. Speaking of that pun, Josh, maybe you guys have seen in the many videos that have surfaced, a house was taken away with it.
Yeah.
The entire house.
I just saw that.
That house is owned by the family who also have the Rapidan Dam store. This store has been in operation since 1910 when the dam was first constructed. The Ruska family, Hruska, has owned and operated the dam store. That's what it's called, the dam store, for the last 50 plus years and have no intentions of changing that now. The dam store is well known nationwide for their amazing homemade dam pie, all of which Jenny Barnes makes herself every night, as well as their dam burgers and dam shakes.
Wow.
So they're not stopping.
No.
Damn that.
They ain't stopping.
Was the store across the street, like away from the house?
It is in danger of also going. It is in danger, but hasn't yet. So far, just their house, which is that's got to be heartbreaking.
Hey,
That's awesome. That's
tons
awesome
of
to them
locusts
for keeping
show
on.
up for the first time. It rains like crazy now.
Yeah, something going on, right?
Well, there's 5 left, I think.
Can you even tell if a dam's going bad?
Yeah,
Or
if
is
there's,
it
water,
just-
if there's water going past it,
Just saying.
it's
You know
bad.
what I mean?
It's
Like
bad.
this thing
Okay.
clogged up so bad that like all the water pressure.
Well, what
push it
happens
out of
is
sort,
it
like-
will start to erode around the outside, like 2 Trailer Park Girls in a Slim Shady song.
True.
And so as that works and works and works, what you do is you get a heavier flow, and then that one, because that's what happened. I think if you're the river bashing this thing, it was the left side that gave way. Usually you won't see it happen right in the middle. It'll be the sides because that'll work down over.
Before like toppling, you're saying it just started to veer around the left side.
It'll cut the shoreline,
Yeah.
yep, down to where that wall says too much water's coming past
and
and
then
we
it
can't
just
hold
starts
it.
lifting it up basically
Yeah.
from getting underneath.
Dude, the
it.
power of erosion is
Crazy.
super fun to watch. I used to, well, my dad hated it. I remember I used to take a garden hose and stick it into the dirt because if you had good enough water pressure, you could go 40 feet till you hit the water table. It was awesome. My dad's be like, "What? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, man, look, I'm watering.
I'm going deeper.
I'm putting 10 gallons in each square foot. We'll never water again. It's down there. I promise. I put it there."
Yeah, the logic is there.
Yep. And then the basement would leak. And
Sound.
I'd be like, "That's weird, man. I haven't been doing that thing with the garden hose."
running the bill up. like,
Promise.
what are you doing?
Man. So yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what the status is there, but totally broke. One other piece of Minnesota news. Is from ABC5 KSTP. Man arrested after bringing a bucket of suspected Molotov cocktails to Regions Hospital. A bucket of Molotov cocktails.
They just wanted a drink, man.
A bucket of them.
Yeah.
Figure you'd have a better
For what?
storage plan for your Molotov cocktails in a bucket. No, that's appropriate.
Yeah. It's a good time.
It's appropriate.
Then what?
Yeah.
Stopped.
He was caught. Around 9:30 a.m., hospital security asked an off-duty St. Paul police officer who was doing contract work at the hospital to assist with a man who had just parked a car outside an entrance and was now inside talking with security.
What's in the book?
Security advised the officer that the man was familiar to hospital staff and that they had reason to believe there were Molotov cocktails in the vehicle. They're like, he's been here before. There's cocktails in his damn car. Just go look. He's got it. It's probably in a bucket. So this was all familiar territory for them.
Molotov Mike at it again.
Yeah. He's back.
Somebody stop this guy.
Why is he here on a Wednesday? It's usually Thursdays.
Man.
Watch him show up tomorrow, too.
They found a large knife up his sleeve.
Jesus.
He also had drugs in his possession.
Not in his system.
Field testing of the suspected Molotov cocktails indicated they contained a flammable liquid.
I mean, that could be hairspray, bro. That's a can of Axe.
Sure could. Right.
You know,
Good job,
coffee
everyone.
creamer?
Good job, everyone involved.
Powdered
keeping
coffee
those
creamer's
Molotov
flammable?
cocktails in the bucket.
Hey everyone, Sodi with the second office here. I'm sure I don't have to remind you we're entering a new age of cannabis in this wonderful state of Minnesota, and our friends over at Flipside Dispensary and Music want to be your guide to finding that perfect high. You can shop their curated selection of THC and CBD edibles and drinks, peruse their 1,500 $5 records, chill in their custom-built listening lounges, and enjoy a cannabis atmosphere that is second to none. Located directly across from Bogart's Donuts in Minneapolis, Flipside is ready to help you spark a moment of joy and vibe to the music while you do it. Find them at flipsidemn.com or at flipsidemn on socials. Mention this ad and get 10% off your entire order. See you on the flip side.
From what?
The tiny particles have flat surfaces that react to heat. So if you hold a lighter, you put a bunch of coffee cream or powder in your hand, hold a lighter and blow, it's going to go woof. Because what's nuts is that heat reacts so fast, it creates a little flash. But I didn't believe it.
Will you grab?
Yeah, dude, it's. But somebody
Let's
had
do
a candle.
basement fireballs,
They
dude.
they had a candle and they were dropping powdered coffee creamer on it, and it's doing all this stuff. Originally, I'm like, wow, they're feeding us glycerin. But then I realized it has to do with surface area tension
Well, that makes more
and,
sense.
and
Science.
heat reaction. There's not enough surface area. There's enough to make a reaction. And it goes,
That's what she said.
jeez, man.
All right. This was a old BBC interview that we found out about, which is just kind of just want to get your. I know, right? Careful.
Not that link again.
Don't ever ask Georgie to make a fucking birthday flyer. HBD.
HBD. This title, Why I Married a Cartoon Character, but essentially, BBC interviewed a man who married a fictional girl. In 2019, 12% of people in Japan reported falling in love with anime/game characters. According to sociologist Matsuhiro Yamada,
That's bad.
the rise in pseudo relationships is due to hard work life and a dwindling pool of well-paid men.
It's all coming together,
Fucking
man.
pay us money, pay us more money. We all need more money.
Yeah.
Come on, government. We need to be breaded. Otherwise, we're going to start marrying cartoons.
Like, hell yeah, we want to have sex. Let's go.
Come on.
You know, the
We need money. to an
Institute of
extent
Health
for that.
made $710 million during COVID. The employees, the Institute of Health, the ones that's Fauci's company. Speaking of making money, they did.
Yeah.
That's if you're wondering where it went. That's one spot. But I got a pothole I keep hitting in town.
Where our money?
I swear, next time I pay taxes, it's going to go to that.
Probably.
That's what they keep telling me.
Yeah. Either way, I thought that was interesting. No thoughts? No thoughts on that? A dwindling pool, hard work life, and dwindling pool of well-paid men.
You know, dwindle's
Are
one
we
of only
doing more for
3
less
words
these
in
days?
the English language that starts with DW. That's not a name. Can you name the other 2?
Dwarf.
Nice.
Yep. Come on, you guys.
Dwaddle? No.
Come on, Doc. You're the words guy.
No, I'm not.
No, he's the numbers guy.
So,
Jody, you're the word
George,
you already
this
know.
is your home.
Dawdle is what.
Another term for
Dwelling.
Boom.
Dwelling.
Or dwell. Yes, to dwell. But yeah, dwell, dwindle, and dwarf are the only 3
Those are
words
2 different.
in the English
Might be
language
2 different
that start
words.
with DW. Speaking of DW from the show Arthur,
Yeah.
what did those initials stand for?
I knew this
tell
one
ya.
time. So where'd he go?
Dora Winifrey.
Man, what other facts you got up your butt? Keep going. Come on.
Oh, Helen Keller was the only human that was completely immune to flashbang grenades. I think we don't talk about that enough. She's done a lot of cool stuff, but we don't know if somebody tried to take her down with one of those and she just went, no.
He was just like,
Only one. I should say most notable. There's a lot of people I'm sure that are. And they need to look,
What are you doing?
I don't know. Has no one made a joke about her yet? Is she off limits?
I'm calling BS, dude. You throw that in, you're still seeing blood out those ears, man. She is done.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But does she know?
Yeah.
does she know why?
Does she know anything?
Yeah, man. She did a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, she could communicate.
Yeah, dude.
That's her thing.
Yeah. Sweet.
Does she?
Look at us go. You're doing it.
There's a bunch of other stuff off limits, but not that.
Speaking of grenades, do you remember what the German grenade looked like in like World War II?
Potato masher.
Sticks.
It was a stick with a potato on the end, right?
Yep.
The American grenade was actually designed to be thrown like a baseball because the Army thought everybody that's going to shoot a gun for us and throw one of these
Has at one point played baseball.
has at
Played
one
baseball.
point played a baseball or played, played baseball.
You can
And-
just play with a baseball and you basically get it. You're like,
But I'll tell you, the next time I watch Saving Private Ryan, which usually I got to take like 3 years in between, next time somebody throws one, I'll be like, man, look at that pitch. They nailed it. Yeah. These dudes are throwing what? Breadsticks with a potato on the end of it? The Germans were?
Yeah.
We're out there throwing fastballs, baby.
Love it.
Are they throwing like axes?
Yeah, it's like axe throwing.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys ever done that?
with a whole lot
Yeah,
of wind
have not.
resistance compared to these nice little compact.
Yeah, with the spiral and
spheres.
everything.
Yeah.
The other thing that was dumb about German hand grenades is they
Hit a
sizzled.
curveball into a window real
No, they sizzled really
That's a
loud.
tough
You could
angle,
hear them
yeah.
hissing.
I got it.
So if you launched one into a bunker, you'd hear guys would be like, "Oh shit!" and they just boom.
Yep.
American grenades didn't do that. It did boom into the dirt. You would know. It was
So
awesome.
we had better grenades in Germany.
Well, yeah, man.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, we're back-to-back World War champs.
Come on,
That's right. Buy the shirt. 4th of July is right around the corner.
let's go celebrate.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Vietnam what? Never heard of it.
Never heard of her.
Didn't happen.
Human missions to Mars in doubt after astronaut kidney shrinkage revealed.
It's just not real.
What?
You go to Mars, your kidneys shrink. So we're not going to send astronauts there quite yet.
Dumb and pointless.
Nobody wants shrinkage.
Dumb
Yeah,
and
it's
pointless.
yahoo.com.
Nobody wants Mars.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't we? I mean, we've had things up there on Mars showing us pictures and telling us how things
Great.
are going, right?
I just
it
want
up.
to golf on the moon once before I die, so I can drive 350. I'm good.
Bet the moon sucks too, man.
Goes to the moon, only drives 350.
Seriously, I did it. Just helmet off. Let's go.
That's great. Well, so sorry, guys. Not going to Mars anytime soon.
Well, not in a Boeing. Promise you that. I'm not going to Mars.
Or, oh man, did you?
I'd rather go to the deepest part of the ocean.
I don't know, dude. That's a tough
Nope.
question, actually. I think I'd rather go to, after all that shit talking, I'd rather go to Mars than like deep Mariana Trench.
All I know is if something goes wrong in that trench, that's fast. We've seen the reenactments. If
Yes.
something goes wrong in space, I don't honestly know if I freeze and I'm just I don't know if that's gonna hurt.
The same thing, right? I don't know. Isn't
You're
it?
gonna freeze. You're gonna.
Yeah,
It's the same thing. Like
it's like
you're
same
gonna,
thing. It's
yeah.
a pressure difference. It's an incredible pressure difference that just makes you.
No, it's
Yeah, all the weight of the water on the world.
Can you
pushing
Google something
down
quick?
At once.
What is the temperature of space?
But that's not what's gonna happen to your body if
I
you
guarantee
take
it.
off.
You'll freeze if you take your helmet off. You're an ice cube.
Walk them through it, Doc.
It's negative 1,000.
Walk them through it.
It's got to be.
Oh, here comes the Google.
Hey, you seen the movie Life? Where they go to Mars? Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds. For a
No,
little
but
bit or
I'm
something.
in now.
Watch it. It's great.
Fucking.
It's great.
It exposes you to the vacuum of space, which can have several effects: air rushing out of your lungs,
What did you
unconscious
Google?
in
That's what I
45
wanna know.
seconds.
What did you Google?
What happens in space if you take your helmet off?
You didn't Google what I asked. What's the temperature in space?
I don't care. I'm trying to prove my point.
Exactly. This is media.
This is the epitome.
Listen here, CNN. Hey, by the way, I love that our current president
2.7 degrees Kelvin, Sodi.
taking a week off. Wait, that's hot, isn't it?
I don't know. The CMB is sometimes said to have a temperature of 2.7 degrees Kelvin. That is 2.7 degrees above absolute zero,
Ah, shit, but you're right.
or
Sodi.
about minus 450 degrees.
That's cold. I bet you'd freeze. Minus 450?
Dude,
Brr,
okay,
player.
for one, I thought like you would explode or pressurize.
Not
and-
before you just turn to ice. Nothing,
No,
you can't explode
yeah.
ice. You
So for one, you,
I think it's just
you would
sucking
live
all
for
the
like,
air out of you first.
Yeah, you'd live for like 10 or 15 seconds.
yeah, a cold fucking
And
10.
then you'd
Dude,
suff-
I don't like it when the hot water runs
Then
out.
you'd
I turn into
suffocate,
a
and then
pansy.
you freeze solid and
Yep.
float.
But at least you have a chance in space
I hate it
compared
when
to
Sodi
like
gets
the
us.
pressure.
A chance
I
to
hate it when
what?
Sodi
Feel
gets
it?
us.
The
I'm
bottom
out.
of the
So
ocean,
fucking
you can't.
stupid.
What are you in a lead suit?
Look at him
like,
go.
This guy.
Look at him go.
completely surrounded in metal, pressurized and all that stuff. Like,
Fuck.
there's no way of surviving
No.
down that far unless you're like quasi indoors.
I don't
or
know.
something.
Dude, no,
if you
no,
grab a
he's
PlayStation
right,
controller-
he's right, because an issue down there with the pressure you're dealing with, and in the movie Gravity with Blindside, what was her name? Susan Sarandon?
It's gonna break
Nobody
our
tell him.
bones.
Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him.
Catherine
Nobody tell him.
Mills.
Nobody tell him.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Nope.
Sandra Bullock was
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
was
Real bad.
a great actress, and honestly one of the most stressful movies that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Was.
Can you imagine, like, you got car problems, right? No, I got to get to work. So you're trying to, like, this girl's like, dude, my spaceship doesn't work. Oh, I see one over there.
That's right.
You,
Forgot about that.
got to get there.
Yeah. Do your little thrusters and.
Frick.
Yep. Yeah, true. Yeah, stressful as hell. I remember that. I've only seen it the once.
That's a great movie, though. Yeah. I've never wanted to act like when she's back. Oh, never mind.
That's Gravity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great song, too.
George Clooney.
Shout out John Mayer.
Great supporting role. And actually, I think that's why I know you freeze in space.
Don't give him any props.
Thanks to G. Clune.
Why not?
He's trash.
He's
I
cool
love props.
as
I can
hell.
use them in skits.
Isn't he? Isn't he cool? Isn't John Mayer cool?
No, not after what he did to T Swift.
He did bad things.
He just dumper.
Did you guys know Hallmark's making a movie called, what is it? The Winning Season, Love in Kansas City? And it's based off this girl falling in love with the fan engagement manager of the Chiefs, and it's a seasonal one around Christmas, and they're just makes me sick.
Have you seen how crazy people get on
Is
like?
Mahomes going to make an appearance with Andy Reid, probably?
I have no idea.
Andy Reid will be Santa Claus.
Oh, yep.
And now you're back.
I'm in.
Now he's in.
Like that.
Well, as far as seasonal Hallmark movies go, that one might be as delicious as a gingerbread cookie.
People get so fanatical about these relationships, man. I've been running into the subreddit Travis and Taylor, and
right.
like,
It's yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gross, dude.
whoa, dude,
It's fun to peek in on.
What?
Just to be like, oh
dude,
shit.
that's where people's minds go. Like, he's not following her on Instagram. He's a piece of shit boyfriend, and it's about time this thing ends. Like, zero context.
I've seen ones to the point that they're saying because of the inevitable concussions that Travis Kelce has suffered, and how more barbaric he is than Taylor, that Taylor is actually grooming him.
Yeah, to be the Antichrist.
You never know.
She's the leader of the Satanic Church, dude.
Yeah.
Look her up.
Where have you been, Georgie?
I get it. Unabashed belligerents. Subscribe.
You don't have to like it.
Doc, you're trying to stay on the good side. I hear you're like,
Not,
no, he
not
messed
all
up
of it is
Taylor
accurate,
Swift,
but
man.
all of it is fun
We're
to
not
hear.
cool with
I don't
that.
know, Doc.
Oh, you're
Right, guys?
full Swifty.
Right? Not all of it is,
is accurate.
but all of it is fun to hear.
That's right.
Okay. Did you guys know
No.
that Winston Churchill had a doctor's note allowing him unlimited alcohol during Prohibition America in 1932?
Yeah, I have one of those too.
Here's what it says.
What's it, a driver's license? Unlimited hour.
No, this is signed. This is signed Otto C. Pickard,
He forged it.
MD. This is to certify that the post-accident convalescence of the Honorable Winston S. Churchill necessitates the use of alcohol spirits, especially at mealtimes. The quantity is naturally indefinite, but the minimum requirements would be 250 cubic centimeters.
Okay, I think it's a bullshit call, but he is such an alcoholic, it would be necessary as well, too. He definitely just got to pass, like, yeah, no, if I'm going to go over there, I'm drinking.
Yeah, right. Like, no,
But-
he's not being denied.
I don't think he ever stopped enough to feel withdrawal at the same time.
Probably not.
God, let's put drunks back in office. Seriously.
At this point.
Guess it worked out.
No, dude, I'm so sick of the pool of freaking groomed individuals that know they're going to be politicians because they lived in that town and that family. And they just know I'm going to be a politician. And so they never take time to actually try to figure out what the frick's going on.
No.
By the time they get in there, like, all I know is these companies have to do very well.
Yeah.
You should run.
I am running.
vote.
I plan on running for small office when I'm older. When I'm retired, I want to be like Mayor of Reamer. It'd be sweet, dude.
Work locally.
Yeah.
That'd be
It's
really
the way
cool.
to do it.
Yep.
That'd be really cool.
But then if somebody's like, dude, have you seen this in the town? No, tell me about it.
Man, it'd be free
it
drinks
bad?
for us at the
Yeah, is it bad?
at the
Should we
lick
fix it?
every damn day.
Let's fix it.
That's the only way you're ever going to make
Can you imagine a
an
town hall
instant
meeting led
difference
by
in
me?
your
That'd be
area.
great. Let her buck, boys. What do we got? And girls. Everybody. I need a dog park. Agreed.
I love it.
Start tomorrow. And then you got
I'll
your
mow
dirt
it.
guy, your concrete
You're
guy, and
gonna
your
be
fence
like-
dude are sitting there too. You boys in? Government contract. Let's Go.
And just like that, you're
Sign up,
corrupt.
get the fuck
And
out.
just like that. Yep. I'm investing in these 3 companies. We're building dog parks every 6 feet because I'm not stopping at one. God, this feels good. I want the power. I'm in. I'm running. Oh.
And then come 3 p.m., we hit the lick, and it's free rounds for all boys.
Glad you said 3 p.m. What's next?
Is that a little late?
Almost time for a joke.
All right. How much you guys think the Queen catalog could be acquired for?
Oh,
The entire Queen catalog.
I think I saw this, so I'm going to stay out of it.
$2.
Okay, now real guess.
A little bit more.
Yeah, a little higher.
18 million.
Josh, the entire Queen catalog.
As I thought about it,
It's being acquired by Sony Music.
120 million.
120 mil?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead.
500 mil.
It's a bill. Josh is closest. A solid bill for a Queen
It
catalog.
makes. I mean, streaming numbers have only brought it up. I'd say.
Guaranteed.
So 1 billion even.
It says, yeah, they paid $1 billion for a Queen catalog.
I would have been like, you know what? What about $1 billion and $1? Just get that.
If they're
extra
paying
buck.
$1 billion, I feel like we can get a little bit more.
I'd mount that buck on the wall.
$1.1.
Talk about a haggler.
I feel like we need to go back to the MP3 players and
Yeah.
chords,
LimeWire,
Cords and
wired
everything.
headphones.
right? Make things less convenient. Maybe we get less invested in them.
What do you mean they did that? They reinvented cabs and cable TV, and it costs 8 times now to do either one.
Well, shit.
To get a ride or watch television.
Can't imagine what like record labels kind of do other than set up recording sessions and such
Ruin lives.
in order to justify like distributing when the internet exists at this point. I don't know. There's always going to be some open platform. Like,
Yep.
I don't know. Just my 2 cents on it. Like, we should revolt, man. It's about time.
Let's eat the rich.
What? Wait a minute. What did you just say?
Eat the rich.
Okay. So, Georgie, you've seen Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Who'd you side with? The Resistance.
Cat piss.
Star Wars, you sided with the Resistance. Matrix, we were down in Zion with them dancing, weren't we?
Yes, absolutely.
Divergent, I haven't seen that series, but apparently there's a Resistance there too.
Me either.
V for Vendetta, you're siding with the Resistance. When it's fiction, you understand. When it's a movie, everybody understands what has to happen. And you actively root for it. You're a part of it.
I like this.
But when you're actually in it and it's happening, when you can see, everyone's like, no, man, not us. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. When do we use the guns? Can you imagine if the Resistance and Hunger Games had weapons? That'd be a lot shorter movie. They'd go, no more.
It'd be like if insects had a collective understanding of how much they outnumber us.
Oh, don't terrify me,
I'm
dude.
telling you, right?
The scariest enemy
They
might be
out-
the smallest.
They outweigh us like 6-1. Just mass wise. Oh, I could just fuck everything up if they knew better.
Ants and ticks work together. They were on some.
And then mosquitoes from the air?
Like
Fuck.
Bloods and Crips really like getting each other's back for a minute.
Seriously.
The real villain here.
Ah,
Ticks. You said ticks again. I have to do it.
go.
So, 1945. No, hang on. Where'd it go? Yeah,
He's got it.
Lyme's disease. So, do me a favor. Google this. 1962, or should this be unabashed?
Yeah, you wrote it down in your journal. It's not bad.
I like to sprinkle some stuff in
I know. We're teasers.
because that allows people to get a glimpse.
It's the teasers.
So, yeah, something happened with some ticks in 19. They used them as weapons. They dropped them on Cuba, and I don't think we got rid of them, all of them.
Shit.
So that's what I want to research a little bit more.
Weaponized ticks.
I actually know a
They'd be
person
anywhere. They'd be in
very
northern
close
Minnesota.
to home that's recently been affected by Lyme's disease. And as a guy with 2 black labs, I'm fucking terrified of it. So
Yeah.
I swear to God, if that's something we made to hurt
Yeah,
Cuba,
it'd be a
some,
bummer.
some of the best cigars and sandwiches the world's ever seen. Why?
Why?
Oh, Castro. I forgot. He was kind of a piece of shit. Anyway.
Hey, they loved him. They loved him down there, though.
Yeah, that's why they poisoned him.
True. Thoughts, especially Sody thoughts. Louisiana requires 10 commandments to be displayed in public classrooms.
We talked about this already.
Mm-hmm.
last week.
I actually listened to our podcast this morning while I was cleaning, and you talked about
I
it.
had it in last week's,
And then I made a
but
joke.
I thought we never got
I made
to
a
it.
joke about when Moses was coming down with 15 and he stubbed his toe and dropped one tablet and he goes, 10 commandments from God.
Now I remember.
Yeah. Wow.
Wh-
You know, I love that Georgia has so many lists. You know what else continues to top the list of Mexico's favorite holiday destinations? Los Cabos. That's what, and no wonder. The fabulous beaches, world-class golf, a vibrant nightlife make it the ideal place for a fun and exciting getaway. Is this your idea of a holiday as well? Please plan your Mexico getaway with our friend Kay at Sulit Experience. Again, that's Kay at SulitExperience.com. Again, Kay at SulitExperience.com.
Well, okay, what do you think about it then, and what do you think about it now?
Our show, I think it should be wildly successful. I can't believe it's not.
Did you? What was your opinion on it? I felt like
Honestly,
you would have been.
It felt like you don't listen to Doc or the other guy, but you do a great job.
Thanks.
I'm kidding.
Thanks.
Are you talking about the take or the whole show?
No, your take.
No, I thought the take was great.
No,
I laughed.
what was your take on the Ten Commandments?
It was a great one.
Yeah,
Good.
solid, elite.
All right.
Good, not great.
Cool.
No, I did say I like that. I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think we were indoctrinated. The fact that we all stood up and said the Pledge of Allegiance every day, right?
Do you remember not long ago, some guy was talking about how in fiction it's so much easier to recognize when you're on the wrong side of something,
Yeah.
but when it's reality, you end up being so brainwashed by it.
Yeah.
Consider the fact that we've established that there should be a total separation of church and state. Public schools are state-run facilities that welcome all residents to it. Religion has nothing to do with it and has no place in the public school.
The problem is this is a country built on a relationship with God.
Problem is,
One
doesn't
nation under
matter.
God.
Theoretically, that's
Problem
what they
is,
say.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Our same founding
that's a-
fathers said
that's kind of a
church
cancel.
sucks, avoid it. There's more shit going on in here. Look up founding fathers quotes on religion. You won't like what you hear.
Yeah. I mean, religion creates wars. Yeah.
Great stuff. Whatever helps you sleep
I
at
don't-
night
I
better
don't
a
mind
little
a
bit. Though.
school
Instead of
feeling like
seeing
they
a
should have it up
therapist,
there.
let's go sing
Do you
some
think Americans
songs.
took over these 13 colonies because they felt oppressed in Christianity or because they felt oppressed by control?
Do you support the
I think it was
Crusades
because
as
of
well too?
taxes.
Then, like
I wasn't around for those. I have no idea.
I think the main point of the revolution was taxes.
tax avoidance.
yeah.
Get
So
rid of
not
a
religion.
monarchy because they
the-
were sick of.
like we've talked about, the
Yeah.
Boston Tea Party was a tax that we had paid England for a long time, and then we said no more. And they asked if we could have a conversation about maybe that coming back in a few years. And we said, fuck you.
Wow, a bunch of rebellious people who are tired of having the almost highest form of capitalism going on at that time with a monarchy where none of the wealth is trickling down, it looks like, when you see all those buildings and all the like stuff that
Are
they
you
have.
angry
and
we
such.
seceded from England?
No, I am super glad we did.
All right, just check.
And
I
I'm
feel like
also saying
you don't
those
like
same
that
guys
those guys
who led the
realized
race
they
are
needed a
saying
check
this
and
is-
balance above them. So they said there's only one thing above us. So we got to make this one nation under God.
I'm
Man,
in
but is
full-
England better now?
Yeah, they're killing it.
I think they, yeah. I mean, you end up looking like your parent so often, like even attitude-wise and such. You find out you are just your parents' children at that point.
I found out
I mean, I think America.
my first birthday.
I think
becoming.
America is worse at this point.
Yeah.
So what countries are
Well-
doing the best?
I don't know. Let's not discredit all of those monarchy crimes from
No, I'm not saying like we shouldn't.
the whole
succeed.
India
I'm
trade
just saying
thing. I don't
now,
know,
like,
dude.
Are we all about to feel guilty about shit that happened in the 1700s right now?
Yeah.
Why?
History.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
bad about it.
important, man.
Well, I agree, but
Guilty. I don't know about guilty, but it's like
I don't think you can apply shit back then. I mean, these dudes did some wild shit. They'd put mercury on their hats. We didn't know a lot of things. We keep getting better. The thing that I hate is we are in right now, it feels like the giant wealth of knowledge, and we turn a blind eye to everything.
But
Everybody
those
does.
same gods gave you the 10 commandments that said thou shalt not kill, and it's been going on since that as well too.
What do you mean?
In support of your religion take of it and such, that the 10 commandments are important and realistic and all of this.
You think
and
that's
stuff.
going to stop people from killing?
Shouldn't it? Like, if
So
they are
let me
like
let me ask you this.
above it all, or not like above it all, but like with it, you know, they are religious as well too. Like you were saying, like we
How many people that
founded
practice
it.
Christianity commit murder? Like stout Christianity commit murder? I bet it's a lower percentage than people that don't. I think Christianity is a guideline to not be an asshole. That's it. Honestly. I think it's also a great place for people to put their time, energy, and trust. That's usually not going to bite you in the ass, as crazy as it sounds. And is that a plate of cookies?
Nothing breaks political
Is
tension.
there gluten
like
in that shit, though?
chocolate chip cookies.
fucking
Frick
cookies.
yeah! Screw you, gluten. Corn, right? Screw wheat. We don't like wheat. We don't need it.
Almond flour, coconut flour.
Wait a
Grab
minute.
one immediately. Thank you so much.
Thank you, baby.
She's like, I want to watch you boys eat.
What were
those
we talking
cookies.
about?
You know, can I just rant about the Twins' awful jerseys at some
Yes.
point, man?
Oh, yep. I was just going to say, I don't mind it being in schools. I do mind them forcing it in schools.
Yeah.
Wait. Anything.
Give your kid a bookmark of the 10 Commandments or something.
I think
My
if you
God.
do that, you need to set up a prayer corner.
Yeah. Right?
You mean these snowflakes need a safe space in order to practice their rights and
Oh,
stuff?
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
100.
No step on Snick.
Oh, wow. These are really good, though.
Josh, pop off.
Oh. Do me a quick favor and load up, because so you guys can see in comparison.
Oh, I saw them. You talking about the Cityscape or the City, Connect? They're
like,
trash.
and the rest of the team's ideas. Even so, just last night, I wanted verification when you pulled them up that Diamondbacks were wearing their City Connect by being like Serpientes or something like that. All gold. It's like this all like pale gold with a black, I think, at that point. Looks great.
Sounds great.
Totally alternate from their black and red and now like ice blue, whatever that is, which is pretty cool and such. But my God, the Twins unveiled their City Connect.
Wait, your God?
I've never been more upset by Twins apparel, man. Like,
Yeah? Haven't been a
every
Timberwolves
other
fan for
color
long,
scheme,
huh?
all these other ideas, dude. We've been killing. Like they brought the cream color back
I like
to
that,
it all. The best, dude. It
With
looks
the old
so
Twins, actually.
crispy. It
Yep.
looks so crispy.
That old Cracker Box logo.
Now they bring in this
Or Cracker
modern,
Jack cheese.
this modern crap that is not looking good at all. Granted, I like the pattern work that's on the jersey. That's cool. The ripple effect that they wanted to call it to tie into all the water
Yep.
and such. I'm not buying it because I don't like it necessarily. But then blue and yellow,
That sucks.
blue and yellow.
Hey, you
You know what it is.
it's for Ukraine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Vikings are doing stuff. If you and I got hammered and played Madden and redesigned their jerseys,
What we would do for
what
fun.
we would save
Yeah.
and say, perfect.
Those jerseys are great.
We fucking nailed it. Oh my God, the Winter Warrior is gorgeous.
And just,
I can't
uh,
wait.
I have one critique.
I might actually have to. I currently don't have a new generation console
One
for
critique
gaming.
from the Packers
One,
fan.
one
With
critique.
NCAA football coming out, I was on the borderline, but being
really
able to
good at that.
accessorize a silver face mask as a Viking is something I've never had in my life.
You want the silver?
I want it!
That's my critique. It should be
Is
purple.
it silver?
No, it should be either white or silver.
Only the mask?
Only
No,
the mask.
Both would be cool.
I
Both
would actually
be cool.
prefer if it was white. If the whole thing was white. White it all out.
But because your numbers are purple, the purple would pop on the helmet.
I like the silver though. It brings the ice into
We
it.
got an official colors guy, Josh.
Oh, no, I was worried.
He knows colors.
Super expert.
Yep.
No, I was worried you're going to bring up that you wish yellow was on those Winter Warrior ones. I just seen some guys editing of the jerseys to see what it would look like where you like replace some of that silver with yellow. Garbage.
Yeah.
Looks like piss and snow, basically. Like, looks so
Pea
bad.
snow.
So I just wanted to ixnay that immediately. I'm like, no,
Oh, no, that makes
the
sense,
silver
though. You
looks
should do
good.
that,
It's a
yeah.
little shocking to people to see it where it's like white, purple, and silver.
I don't
Like,
think
the
I've
same
heard
thing.
Pig Latin in a year. That's awesome. Pig Latin.
What did I say?
Ixnay, which is Pig Latin for Knicks.
Oh, yeah.
God, I got to start using that more.
It's more fun to
Try
say.
your best for the rest of the show.
To circle back though to your City Connect jerseys, St.
That-
Louis just came out with theirs this season too.
Pull them up. I want to see.
They are fantastic.
Let me see.
It's the first time they've ever worn red.
Oh my
in
God,
season.
Pig Latin for trash is
Wait,
ashtray.
St. Louis.
The Cardinals, yeah.
You're not a Cardinals fan.
I just figured that out. Doc,
What's
Pig Latin for trash
what's
is
the jersey
ashtray.
called? The
City
I was gonna say trash. Now I'm about to say ashtray.
Ooh, yeah.
Rash.
Rash tay? No. Because you don't go to rash.
The Lou.
Yeah, that's great.
I like that.
Yeah. And so they wear red in the preseason, spring training, whatever the hell they call it.
Yep.
But they never wear red in season, so it's the first time they wore red in season.
They never wear red in season, huh? Yeah.
Speaking of red, I've never seen a franchise look better now than the Reds with their text change on their jerseys and such. They look great, man. That's a team I could get behind finally after being the most boring baseball team.
Cincy?
Yes. Just one look at their jerseys, you're like,
All this
nice.
jersey talks
about
makes
Ken
me
Griffey?
think why the Wolves are going through another season with
I was a
their
Reds fan.
mains being their mains. We got a line on them. It's rebrand. You saw you have to see how many of like these and this year's classic alternates, how much they're selling. What the fans
what's
want
popular
is so
in
obvious.
2025? 90s.
What the fans
Everybody
want-
wants 80s and 90s. What is that?
But it also looks
That's the
way the
peak
hell better.
90s, dude.
Yes,
That's
and
the
it looks way the hell better than
You know my
what we
opinion.
have now. It is so obvious what the fan base wants. They've made it known for since it's gone away, since we've gone through this 20
But-
years of shit jerseys.
You know why they won't give it to us? Because once they do that, they can't do anything else.
That's fine. Just come up. Well, no, because they come up with so many different alternates year by year now.
I know.
The playoff teams get an alternate. You get a different city edition every year.
Man, I also hate how the basketball is a part of the logo.
I don't mind that.
I hate it,
Please.
I like
dude.
it being
Why basketball has a basketball in
Well,
the
so
vast
silly.
The
majority
original
of logos.
Timberwolves logo.
Yes,
Fair enough.
had a basketball. And then some guys like, we don't need that. Everyone knows we play basketball. I don't know why they feel the need to show this is a basketball team.
And so many teams do it in the NBA.
It's
And I
dumb.
think one of the reasons why I hate it the most is the logo is so similar to the Dallas Mavericks. Like if you're on the loading screen of NBA 2K,
I know.
you're like, oh well, shit, which team is? So it's
They're all
interchangeable.
circular.
Who's
They all end up at-
team?
Yeah, there you go. We could do that.
Pikachu!
No, I think like 13 team logos have basketballs in them. I remember
They for
doing
sure
this
do.
count not long ago, like just to look. Because no other sport does this.
No,
No other sport does this.
What do you think about 13 NFL teams not participating? Never mind. Move on.
And I was about to move on to the NFL.
what are we doing?
Nothing.
What are we not?
Oh, but go Twins. Let's go.
Yeah, Twins are doing well.
Yep.
They're
Let's go.
doing mid to okay, and we need better pitchers.
We won 6 straight a minute ago.
Yeah. But we're moving up a guy from the Saints, and he's starting tomorrow
What's his
as
name?
well too.
Yep,
I'm just catching up, man.
You come in my neighborhood.
Fine, I'll
we're
do
gonna
it.
kick
I'll do
your
it.
butt.
You got it. I'll do it.
Jets and the Sharks,
Jamie,
and
pull
we're
that up
gonna
real quick
work ya.
since you're not on camera.
Hold, please. Should I do a fun fact while we're waiting?
Please.
Bury your relatives in your backyard. You won't pay property taxes anymore, according to Ice Cube.
You pay property taxes on grapes.
Or who did? Boom, ba-da-doom, ba-da-doom, doom. Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
According to Vanilla Ice, if you bury your relatives in your backyard, you don't pay property taxes on that building anymore. So anybody that you know that has a cabin, tell them to bury themselves in it.
David Festa is moving up from the Saints to the
Oh, I thought,
right.
I thought
he's
David
starting.
had a cabin.
He moved up, and now he's starting this next game. Let's go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
NFL. Are you guys going to get the new Madden?
Yes, now I am because of those jerseys.
But also,
Purely.
I saw one clip of something that they added, and it's the tiniest thing. And I feel like they're just going to ride it like it's the next big thing, just so they can wait to not implement something else cool for the next 10
Did
years.
we not talk about this already?
No, I showed this to you at
Oh,
work.
okay.
But they added
I haven't heard this. and
before
I'm-
the QB snaps the ball. Every player is still moving, whether it's like a shoulder shrug or just kind of standing up for a
On
second
defense.
or pointing at someone or just like a little handshake.
so you can catch them off momentum or something.
Well, no, like
no,
that, I
it
mean,
just it looks so
it
real.
looks more
There's-
real,
There's
yeah.
a clip that I'll show you.
That's-
It looks real.
yeah, like
so
so
just
defensive,
static
very real.
movement
defensive
is
guys
what
are
you're
moving.
talking
Static
about.
movement.
So
Like,
yeah, and
yes.
like so you know how cornerbacks and stuff they'll move up to the line, back off the line. They're doing that in the game now instead of just there.
And it's not like a thing where if you press snap, then they're just like, and then they go into robot mode. Like it seems like a reaction.
But that's going to be the only update because they
That's
spent
it.
all
Yes.
their time in
That's
college
what,
football.
yes. Georgie knows that something like that for me as a Madden player.
Me too. That's why I ask.
I'm
Yes.
a diamond in an ice storm right now because Georgie knows I exist for the 6 seconds of play so I can live the 48 seconds of replay later. So the fact that they're going to be doing more things, I can be like, oh, God, look at the fucking replay.
I do love those replays that you would send, though. Those were great.
Uh huh.
Dude, I had an NCAA
I got hours of them last night.
13. I'll show you what Drew Derrick did.
Lot of Greg Jennings broke leg vibes coming into the group chat.
He put the
That
team
was
on his
great.
back, though.
Yeah, he
Sure did.
If you are going to buy Madden this year, you should pre-order and get the bundle right now. You can save like half off.
Do we have a link?
College and
Do we have a link
Madden.
for that so they can just access it right
Together.
from our page? Because that'd be cool.
Affiliate marketing.
Oh, shit, we can try.
God. I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore.
All right. I think I might want it. I haven't bought Madden in forever.
It only works if they don't know.
Because you're buying college football.
Oh, dude. Like
That's
I said,
gonna be the better
I
game.
might get a freaking PS5 or Xbox, whatever, for the first time. I have a PS3.
Yeah,
I
you're
keep
upgrading.
it, like my iPhones, I keep it 20 years behind what's out because it forces me to not want to use it. Seriously. If I'm like, I
that's
should
why.
play video games all night, I'm like, what do I have? NCAA 13? I'll give it 20 minutes and all of a sudden it's, all right.
So you're taking yourself away from something you wanted.
But the fact that NCAA came out, like I said, I'm like, shoot, I got to get back into one. I can do streaming services. I talked myself into it. This is going to be a great option for me to have this gaming system.
Please do.
I don't know which one yet. There's going to be a whole series on
PS5.
Like you're not getting the PlayStation. What are you talking about?
Shut up.
PlayStation got your whole damn
It's a
life.
teaser for content.
Be an adult and buy a computer.
Do you want to know why we're not famous? Why this isn't our main job? Because you step on my teasers.
Nobody cares.
Hey, you can
which
still
game
use your
system.
Can you
favorite
imagine
controller with a computer.
If your
I hope
wife
you know.
poked her head down just for a second and all she heard was, you step on my teasers, she probably thinks we're weird.
No. He thinks we're so cool.
I know. Was she cool with me being your best man in your wedding?
Loved it.
You know that it used to be the best swordsman?
Which you still would have been, right?
Oh, by the way,
Still would've been
during Bass Fest, I started a new phrase that I want to bring to the podcast. The boys that were there know. It's honey. And what it is if you say something that I agree with, I'm going to say honey, and it sounds like I'm calling you honey. But what it's short for is 100%. Because remember, 100% was one of my buzzwords when I first started this
was.
podcast, or when you first started this podcast.
Proscast.
I go 100%, 100% all the time. So now I'm just going to go honey. And I think it's going to hit. I think we're going to have a T-shirt.
I'm gonna try it.
DP.
It's
You ever heard
H-U-
DP?
Well, it's HUNNY, which people have done. One
Little
honey.
pot.
Yep.
Yeah, hunted.
But if you
Just a
say something that I
variation.
agree with and I go, honey.
I'll try it.
No, you don't. It's a. You're going to experience
Only
it.
you. Only you get
Yeah,
to say
I'm
it.
going to try it.
Only he gets to say it.
You're going to feel it.
Can't wait.
You can do it off mic if you want, but don't
Yeah.
take my bit.
All right, can't wait to feel it.
Come on, man.
Okay. Groundbreaking new stadium for the Jags. God hates Jags.
What?
It's a meme.
Jesus. No, it's.
Uh,
I got to pee.
Jaguars, City of Jacksonville agree on groundbreaking stadium. This stadium is going to transform downtown and the surrounding areas.
Wait, real quick. Any new stadium's going to require
They
some
say that
groundbreaking.
without elaboration. Without elaboration. That's what I think they mean, groundbreaking. That's the joke I was going to make. Nice.
How does it feel to be stepped on like that? You know what they call that in comedy, especially podcasts?
When did I step on you? When?
You did.
Hey, listen, I know step on Snick.
Listen. That's no. All these comedians that are doing podcasts together, dude. Why is that funny? I don't get it. Is it because I have a tattoo that says "Don't tread on me"?
Yes.
It says no
It's
step
a,
on
yeah, it's some.
Is that
it's
what?
Step on snack.
It's to
What,
make. It's
what
to
is
make
the
fun of that.
opinion when people see this?
I like it. I don't
Were
mind
you
it.
shaking your head? No, I'm
There's
serious.
a
People
stigma.
take it the wrong way at this point.
Yeah,
Why?
there's a stigma
Why?
at this point, but I don't mind it.
Does anybody understand what the libertarian movement is?
It's-
the official political stance of the libertarian movement is I want gay couples to own enough guns to protect their privately owned pot farms that they don't pay property tax on.
I know that's just
Give
not
the
what
people
that's.
the power to stay the fuck out of it.
People don't associate the
It
two like
means
that
don't
anymore. I get
bother
it.
me.
I get it.
I have a biblical one that says, "Thou shalt not hassle." Similar message. Don't tread on me or fucking hassle me. That's.
I'm with you.
I made these for the government.
Fucking with you.
These weren't for people.
Listen, like I. Hey,
Did you pay your taxes
hey,
last year?
I know step on.
Fuck no, dude. I buried a relative in my backyard. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I got an LLC. I rent 15% of my home to myself just to take shits in it. And I rent it out every shit. I have to keep a very good catalog of it, but
Oh, wait, that could have been a. Nice. Nice. QB salary cap. Do you guys see this? Hear about that?
wait, can I talk about an NIL deal that I think is brilliant?
Let's go.
So, NIL, everybody knows what that is. the coolest one I've seen so far is Iowa.
Could you explain what the NIL is?
The NIL is the National Institute of Losers, and it's consisted mainly of Packers. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stop there. You're a friend. NIL. I don't know what
have Super
NIL
Bowl
stands
trophies.
for, to be honest. I believe it's what? What does NIL stand for? Name, image, likeness. That's what it stands for. Jesus,
Good job, Sody.
loves me. So the Iowa Pork Producers Association have signed a deal with 4 players from Iowa State football. Only 4. Miles Purchase, Tyler Moore, Tommy Hammond, Caleb Bacon. So they sponsored Purchase, Moore, Hammond, Bacon. I fucking love that.
Actually?
Honey. They did it. And the photos are out and it's brilliant. Everyone's like, why aren't, like, these guys aren't starters. They're not super. I mean, some of them are very talented, but
Marketing.
they said, we want 4 players. Oh, our quarterback, what, running back, wide out, and best defense. No, these guys. And then they're like, what? We know why.
We get it.
Purchase more ham and bacon. So as far as ingenuity for NIL contracts go, Iowa Pork Producers Association is currently wearing the belt. IMO.
Nice.
I wonder if the camera could see me shut the book like that, because that was cool.
Some NFL owners discussing potential QB salary cap in wake of escalating market, per report. What do you think?
You know who voted against that? Quarterbacks.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
They were like,
you know,
what's the most important position? The owners are like, come on. Come on, man. You're literally a team player.
they're like, it's the hardest position in sports. Only
Well,
32 people in the world have
I would
this
disagree.
job.
I
I'm
would
starting to
disagree.
feel treaded on right now, man. Getting massively treaded on
I
as
know step on
quarterback.
stick.
Hey, you're lucky. When I feel that, I go. You can hear me just fucking shaking back there.
I mean, the answer is really simple.
that?
The owners can make the decision to not give them the contracts.
Right? That's what it comes down to. Yeah, you're
Spend less.
Josh,
It's that simple.
spend less.
Josh,
Might not win, but you're spending less.
what's
Yeah.
the one position in football?
They could all agree on it. Be like, listen, someone's going to have to take the hit. They're going to have the next big thing. You can't give them the contract. You can't.
You're going to lose
And
them.
they'll be like, okay, I'm not going to give it to them. We're all in this together. And then the next guy will be like, come on.
Yeah, Jerry Jones is
fucking
out there.
contract.
Right. Right.
Can I ask? Did you listen to last week's episode?
I'm short. No.
No, you're not.
You're good height.
You're kidding. You're above
Short
average.
on episodes.
Oh, you're cool, man.
Haven't caught up.
I listened to one, and I'm so glad I did
was gonna
because
say,
Georgie.
yeah.
I'm just starting to realize I should listen to more. How many times has Georgie used the same joke 2 weeks in a row?
Maybe a few. Really? I
I
don't
wish,
know.
I wish fans would call us out on it. But anyway,
Hasn't happened yet. So
I guess
what's
that's fans.
what's
Keep
the
doing it.
one position in football white guys can't play until this year?
corner?
Stop.
Honey, corner. Yeah, you can't. It's crazy.
You're doing. We did this
No,
last week.
I'm not going to act like I'm misinformed like I was, but I just think it's crazy that dude, the amount of effort Cooper DeJean had to put into being a corner is insane.
Yeah.
And
You think more effort went into him being corner than any other player for any other position?
no,
Okay.
no, I think Corey Stringer, I mean, he put a lot into he was a defensive guy, I believe, in high school.
What are we doing?
What do you mean? Corey Stringer?
Talking about the guy that died.
Yeah. You want to talk about who gave more and put in more? He put in his life, bro. K-Strings all day.
Have another cookie.
Oh, that's the end? Shit. Dude, you gotta warn, brother.
Took it there. That was you.
Well, luckily, I mean, Josh doesn't even listen to this, so he's on it. I'm just
Go
kidding.
listen to this one. This was funny. It's super quick. NFL star Antonio Brown files for bankruptcy. Quote, I'm fucked up.
If I had $1.
You and I both.
For every time I
you and
wanted
I
to do
both,
that,
AB. You and me both, brother.
I love that.
Yep.
He finally admits it.
CT ESPN has another early drop, man. I'm fucked up.
I'm fucked
Totally,
up.
dude. Verified. Like, set it in stone.
That's great. Hey, thanks everyone for listening. Made it this far. Again, check out our shop. Check out the premium content. We got some good stuff coming up tonight. There's going to be a free episode Friday. It's last week's. Talk about cereal. Check it out.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Josh. As per always,
Bye.
you going to be on Preemie? You stick around for Preemie in the
little
draft? Got the draft coming up?
A little bit.
What
That's
do you
great.
mean? You're going to pick and choose when you be a part of this now?
Yes.
All right, you have the freedom.
Yeah, I got stuff
Yeah.
to do.
What